So the topic for today's video is how to automatically get notified on Telegram group when employee apply for leave by submitting this Google form. Okay, so I have created this leave application form which I have already shared with all my team members, and whenever someone will apply a leave by submitting this form, you will see how an automatic notification will be arrived on my Telegram group, something like this: hello team members, demo employee with employee ID this has applied for the leave. Here are the details: the employee name, the contact number, from date to date, thanks HR manager. Okay, so in this way you and your whole team member will be notified about every single employee who is taking a leave. Okay, so if you also want to automate this leave notification process, firstly you will have to build an integration, basically a connection in your Google Forms and in your Telegram application, and I am going to build this connection with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing and a very cost effective integration and automation software. And I am an existing user, so I am already logged in here, but you can create your free account in Pabbly Connect in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button. And let me tell you, in the free account you will also get free task to test these kind of amazing automation. Okay, so once you will log in and reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, click on this blue button that is create workflow, and then provide a random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm providing the name as automate leave notifications on Telegram group from Google Forms. Okay, I'm providing this particular name. Okay, now I'll click on create, and then you will see 2 boxes. Okay, so these boxes are called as trigger and action, and here the trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever something happened in the first application, then automatically do this in the next application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the applications in this trigger and the action window in which you are building an automation. Okay, so now according to our use case, we want that whenever someone apply for leave by submitting Google Forms, basically whenever Google Forms is submitted, this particular application is submitted, a notification should be sent on Telegram application. Okay, so this is how you need to select both the application in this trigger and the action window. Okay, and now the idea here is I will be connecting both the applications one by one with the Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let us connect to Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, select the trigger event, that is new response received, and as soon as you do that, you will receive a webhook URL and few set of instructions. Okay, so kindly follow these instructions carefully one by one, and now I'll show you how you can connect it. Okay, so basically with the help of this webhook URL only we are going to integrate. Okay, so I have already copied this webhook URL, and this is my form, and in order to connect my Google Forms with the Pabbly Connect, I will use this spreadsheet which is already associated with my leave application form. Okay, so this is the spreadsheet, and now I'll click on this extension section and will paste this webhook URL here. But before that, firstly I'll add the data at least in the first row so that I can show you how the same form submission data can be received in Pabbly Connect. Okay, so let me preview this form and give me a second. I'll submit this detail with some dummy details and then I'll come back. So I have provided a random employee ID, that is 108, the email ID as demoUser@pabblytools.com, the full name as demo user. Again, these are just a random details. Okay, type of leave is full day, from date is 19th of August 2023 to 24th of August 2023, and lastly I have added this contact number and reason for the leave. Okay, let me submit this form, and of course firstly these details will be added to my spreadsheet. Okay, so let me correct the formatting so that you can see this data very clearly. I hope the data is visible to you. Okay, and now as I have told you, I am going to connect my Google Forms with the Pabbly Connect with the help of this spreadsheet. Okay, so firstly I will copy this webhook URL, going back to my spreadsheet, clicking on extension, clicking on add-ons, clicking on get add-ons, and here I'll search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. Okay, so let me search for the same, and you will see that this add-on is already installed in my account because I have created lot of automations already. But if you are creating this automation for the first time, you will have to firstly install this add-on because you will have to open this add-on from here. Okay, so click on extension once again, and then you will find this add-on here. Simply click on this initial setup, and here exactly we will paste our webhook URL. Okay, so let me first remove the existing data, and now I will paste my URL, and now it is asking for the trigger column. Okay, so firstly we will read the instruction. The trigger column will be your final data column, on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Okay, so basically it is asking you to provide a column name on the filling of which this automation should trigger. Okay, so whenever the data will be added to this spreadsheet, what will happen, it will go up to I column. Okay, basically I is the last data entry column of my spreadsheet, so I will add I as the trigger column. Okay, so let me open this initial setup once again, and now I will paste the webhook URL once again. Okay, so I have pasted the same. Trigger column of course will be I. Clicking on the send test button, and you will notice that as soon as I have clicked on that button, the detail of that form will be received via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so I will show you these details one by one, but let me first click on the submit button, and here you will notice that setup will be configured successfully. Clicking on close, coming back to Pabbly Connect, and let me show you the details. Okay, so here we have the same name, the type of leave as full leave. Okay, full day, the trigger column as I. Here we have the from date. Here we also have the timestamp. Here we have the spreadsheet name, the sheet ID. Here we also have the reason for leave, the from date, the employee ID, the email address, and the contact number. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in our Google Forms, basically in our spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect, is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards what will happen, every time someone will submit your Google Forms, those form details will be added to spreadsheet, and as soon as it will happen, the same details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture no incoming data, and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, but for that you will have to enable one more very important settings, that is click on extension once again, and did you notice the send on event? Make sure that this option should be enabled, or this tick mark should be available here. Okay, so here in my automation this tick mark is already added. That means as soon as someone will add the data here, as soon as the data is getting added in this spreadsheet, the same data will be sent to Pabbly Connect automatically and instantly. Okay, so the first step of our automation is done, and now moving further, I will send the leave application data to my Telegram application, just to informing all my team members. Okay, but before that I would like to tell you one more very important thing. Whenever you are working with Google Forms or Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect, make sure either you work in the incognito window, or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab. Okay, at the same time. Okay, I'm repeating this thing once again. Either work in incognito window, or multiple Gmail accounts should not be logged in the same tab. Okay, coming back, the application is already selected. Now I'll select the action event, that is send a text message or reply, and just like we have connected Google Forms and Pabbly Connect, now I will connect Telegram with Pabbly Connect. For that, simply click on this add a new connection, and this is the most interesting part. Okay, so for the connection it will ask you the token. Okay, so you will have to visit your bot father of Telegram. Okay, so this is my Telegram web application, and this is the bot father. You can also search for the bot father from here. Okay, so this is the bot father, and now kindly follow these instructions one by one. Firstly, it is asking that to create a new bot, type /new bot. Okay, so let me copy the same, coming back, and I will paste the exact thing here. Okay, and here you can notice it is saying, all right, a new bot, how are we going to call it? Please choose a username for your bot. Okay, so I will add some random name. Okay, So leave notification, I am providing this particular name to my bot, okay, leave notification. Let me press enter, and I'm really expecting that it will take this as username, and yes, good. Now let's choose a username for your bot. It must end in bot like this. For example, Tetris is the username, so Tetris underscore bot, this should be the username, okay. So I'll keep the same, that is leave notification. I'm really sorry that I have added the wrong space, okay. So in this username I can correct this spelling, okay. It should be notification, okay. So I think it is looking good now, and here I will also add this one to leave notification, okay. So underscore add and bot, okay, pressing enter. And here you can notice it is saying done, congratulations on your new bot. You will find it here, okay. And did you notice this token? You will have to copy this token. Basically, then this way you can get the token. Simply copy this token, come back to your dashboard, paste it here. I'm really sorry for that. Paste it here, click on save, and this is how Telegram application can be easily connected with the Pabbly Connect, okay. So here you can notice it is connected, okay. And now it is asking for the chat ID, okay. So here you can notice the instructions are given here. You should open this document and read these instructions carefully, okay. And here it is clearly written that if you are sending the messages in a Telegram group, in that case what should be the chat ID, and if you are sending the messages in the Telegram channel, in that case what should be the channel ID, okay. So I'll show you everything. Asking for the chat ID, so basically you can find the chat ID from the URL, okay. Well, this is bot father, and this is the group in which I would like to send the notification about the leaves of employee, okay. And from the URL of this particular group you can find the chat ID. Coming back, and let me paste the same, and this is how you can add the chat ID. Let me also add this hyphen, and now I'll show you. In case of channel, enter the chat ID with the prefix 100, and if you have the channel ID like this, then chat ID will be this, okay. So coming back to Pabbly Connect dashboard, and because I'm sending the messages in my Telegram group, I will have to add this 100 as prefix in my chat ID. Then only I will be able to send the message, and after that you will have to do one more very important thing, okay. So whatever the bot you have created, that bot should be the part of this particular group. Then only you will be able to automate this notification process, okay. So I'll click on this 13 members section, clicking on this plus icon, and here I'll search for the same bot which was something like leave notification, okay. So let me search for the same, that is leave notification, and here we have the leave notification bot, okay. I have selected the same, and now I will add this particular bot as the part of this group, okay. So I hope that person has been added. I'm sorry, not a person, that bot has been added. And after that you will have to do one more very important setting, that is make this bot as the admin of this group. Yes, this particular bot should be the admin of this group, then only you will be able to send the messages, okay. And that setting is actually not available in the Telegram web application, okay. So give me a second, I will change this particular bot. Basically I will change the permission of this bot from normal user to the admin, and then I'll come back, okay. So give me a second, I'll do this with the help of Telegram mobile application. Alright, so I have added this particular bot as an admin of my group, okay. So I will refresh it, and then I'll show you this particular bot is now the admin of my all employee groups, okay. You can notice earlier we had 13 members and now we have 14 members, and this particular bot is actually the admin of the group, okay. Coming back to Pabbly Connect, and now it is asking that what message you would like to send to your team, to your group, okay. So I will copy the message from here exactly, and I'll show you how these details will be added, can be added automatically, okay. So let me first paste the exact message here, and now firstly I'll correct the formatting, okay. So give me a second, let me correct the same. Alright, so I have corrected the form and now the task is to add the values automatically. Okay, so from where I can provide the details, you tell me. Remember, we have already captured the details of the employees via our Google Forms, and the interesting thing is I am not going to manually copy these details and paste one by one below. Okay, I am going to map these details. Okay, and mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and you will find the above data here in the drop down. Let me first give a space. Okay, I have added the space. Simply click on this particular field and you will find the above data here in the drop down, and this is how you can map the data. Okay, so I have added the name of the person. Let me give a space with the employee ID. So here I will map the ID of the person, which was something like 108, and let me tell you, whatever the details I am mapping here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time in next time. Okay, yes, I am repeating this thing once again. Whenever someone will submit this form, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect automatically, and those new details will replace these existing values whatever we are mapping here. Okay, and whatever the details we are providing manually, those details will remain same. Okay, so this is the difference in providing the values via mapping and providing the values manually. Okay, so I have also added the contact number. Well, it has mapped at the incorrect place, so let me delete the same and add the phone number once again, which was contact number. Okay, and here you can notice it has added now at the correct place, asking for the from date and to date. So let me search for the same. Here we have the from date. Okay, so I can directly search here. This is the from date, and let me search for the to date as well. Okay, so I think I have provided all the important details, and again the details will be replaced automatically, asking for the message thread ID, reply to message. Well, these are not a mandatory field, so currently I'll leave all the fields blank and clicking on this button save and send test request, and I'm really expecting that the message should be sent. Here you can notice the response is received. Going back to my Telegram application, and here you can notice from this particular bot an automated notification is arrived on my Telegram group, something like this: hello team members, demo user with employee ID this has applied for the leave. Here are the details. The employee name is this, the contact number is this, the from date is this, the to date is this. Thanks, an HR member. Okay, so in this way you can automate the notifications on Telegram as soon as any form submission is made in your Google Forms with the help of Pabbly Connect. Okay, yes, just to automate this process you need to create this automation inside Pabbly Connect for once. After that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. Okay, and just in case if you want to change the format of this from date and end date, you can do the same either within the Google Sheet. Okay, so how you can change this format within the sheet? There is an option provided, that is format. Okay, simply click on this number option and this custom date time. From here exactly you can change the format, whether you want date first or after that whether you want month. Okay, you can select the same. As soon as you click on this arrow button, all the options will be visible here. Okay, and again some predefined options are already provided here. Okay, again click on this number section, and here you can notice some predefined options are available here. Okay, so this was the first way of changing the date and time format, and the same can be happened within your automation also. Simply click on this plus icon after your Google Forms tab and search for the date and time formatter feature, which is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can apply different kind of operations within your date. Okay, so this is my format date with the time zone action event. Now simply click on connect and it will be connected immediately. Now it will ask you that which date you would like to format. So with the help of mapping you can firstly provide the date. Okay, so let's say we have this from date, and after that you can select the from format. Okay, so here we have the from format in this MDY. Okay, so let me show you the same MDY. Okay, so here we have this MMDDYYYY, but the interesting thing here is this date is actually separated via this dash. Okay, and my date is actually actually separated via the slash. And one more interesting thing here is we have the month, date and year in this 2-digit and again 2-digit, okay, but here I have the month as in single digit only. So again, as I have told you, you can change the format from this particular section, okay. So let me show you the same, and here you will find the option that whether the date or month should along with 0 value or should without the leading 0, okay. So in this way you can change the date format as per your choice. You can also select your preferable date and time zone, the time zone, okay. So after clicking on this button you will be able to change the format, okay. But in this particular case I would recommend you to not apply this date and time formatter. Simply change the format of your date within your spreadsheet only. In this way you will be able to consume less task, okay. So let me delete the same, and I hope you have understood everything. And just in case if you want to access this 2-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of my workflow into the description box. So simply click on this link and then sign up for free into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access the same 2-step workflow inside your own Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.